Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally got him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him at a great spot to start this drive. Receiver in motion now. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He's swarmed by the defense. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. On the move now. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fakes the handoff. It's Brown. Oh, what a move. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To throw, it's Dampier. That's Carr. It's Brown.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets made on the outback. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take. On downs now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Oh, what a cut, and still going.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They got him down out near the 40.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Can he get there on the ground? They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
That's a design quarterback keeper.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. A marathon drive developing here. Play number 12 for the offense. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for the right side. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there with the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. A completion makes it second down. To the air, it's Dampier. With the catch, it's Joseph. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Design quarterback run. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Caught on the outside. It's Brown.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Running play called on 3rd and short. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking deep down the right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Dampier. He's got his man wide open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Return with 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He finds some space. Touchdown, Miami. The special teams produce a score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him a ball game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights off a defender. Brings her in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they could dial up.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Dropping back, it's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
The pass rush gets home.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got...
Here's the throw deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside.
Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right, looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Spinning out of the tackle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's got it again. Fighting him off. Tried to bounce him, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A huge play moves it down the field. First down.
Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And the offense will just take a knee. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
To throw, it's Dampier. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see what this is on. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.